Hey Capricorn, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy via the tarot, astrology, and any channeled messages that come through. So let's get into it. Happy new day, Capricorn. I hope that you're doing well. I think I already said that, but I really do hope so. We are in the middle of Taurus season. We just came off of a new moon in Taurus. Things are shifting and I think needed. It's been a lot. There's been a lot of transits moving. I don't know why I'm doing this. Sorry, guys. There's been a lot of transits in the astrology, basically just stirring up a lot of stuff, right? Stirring the pot. Relationships are definitely in focus. How we're interacting in those relationships, how those dynamics are actually working for us, and really highlighting places that change needs to be, right? Change and attention need to be brought to. And it's not always easy because we're dealing with like just more intensity, people having stronger opinions or really kind of being stubborn in what those opinions are, i.e. inflexible. And we have to find a way to navigate. We have to listen, right? Know within ourselves whether or not this is something we want to continue to engage in. Or if we have to deal with it, we have to find creative approaches, especially when we're exhausted, worn out from all the things that we've been dealing with toxic people and situations. It's never easy, right? It's so easy to like revert back to old behavior, old patterns, etc. But this is all about moving away. It's about being able to see things clearly and moving away from that toxicity. Never an easy task, right? And you've kind of been through it lately, Capricorn, as I'm saying this. I'm remembering some of the past readings that we've done. You've been kind of through this lately. That's why I like to start off with an energy cleansing, set the tone, set the vibe for the reading, cleanse out any blocks, limitations we might be coming into. It's also a really good time to set your own intention as well, especially if you've come in with something on your heart, on your mind, something you would like spirit to deliver messages to you around. Definitely give that over. Be open to receive. It's a great way to personalize these collective readings. And I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing, wellness services. Readings are one of them. If you want me to look at your specific situation, how it's faring, where it's headed, etc. Or if you're looking for more of a rebalancing, a realignment of self, mind, body, soul, I do energy healing as well as Ayurvedic or holistic wellness consultations. When we are in alignment with self, when we know what we want, when we know what we need, when we know what works for us and what doesn't, that's where we're manifesting our happiness, abundance, fulfillment from that space, right? It takes a minute, but self-love, self-care is really the best way to get there. So if you want any support, I would love to help out in any way possible. Definitely hit me up. All the info to get into contact with me, Capricorn, is in the description box below. All right, let's get into it. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being so we may see and understand the messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Mama Love. All right, Capricorn. It's been a little like cindery lately. Yes, we are cleaning up the cinders of the past. I mean, that really is true. We are having a lot of karma come up. Just things that really need to be addressed because Pluto moved into Aquarius back in November, but it's really setting the stage for the next 20 years or so. Pluto rules decade-long cycles, and with it being in Aquarius, it's all about us making changes to what actually like inspires us, enlivens us, right? This belief, this potential that might not necessarily seem like a reality, but we know we can bring it into being. We know we can manifest it. That Aquarian energy is super inventive, innovative, creative. You know, it kind of marches to the beat of its own drum. And so we are really kind of moving away from certain social norms, right? And okay, so sorry, Capricorn, this is a heavy way to start off the reading. Maybe that's why you're feeling a little, like, here's the thing. I feel like you have a handle on stuff, but you are watching something manifest yet again. And I feel like this is definitely dealing with someone who has been really, really good at kind of talking themselves out of things. Like, they do shit, and then when you maybe ask them or hold them accountable to it, it's like, oh, no, I'm sorry. Like, they always have a reason. They always have an excuse. And it actually kind of makes sense, right? Like, it's because they've been extremely loyal to you, right? They've been, or that's how they've presented it, is what I should say. Excuse me. That's how they presented it, that they're very loyal to you. But it does kind of look like they've been hiding behind the scenes, or hiding a lot of, like, where their loyalties either truly lie. I don't know. I don't necessarily see you. Maybe some stuff comes up. I'm hearing like stuff that you didn't know about, stuff that they were hiding from you. Like they were, I don't know, like they didn't want you to find out while they were like in their planning stages, if that makes sense, right? They didn't want you to see what they were doing, but they knew eventually you would find out. And I feel like they're actually kind of like using or doing something against you that does kind of hurt you. Maybe it's not the same thing that they have done in the past, but it definitely has the same energy around it, because it's bringing up a lot of confusion for you. And I think, Capricorn, this is also why it's been really hard to take steps to break away from this or end this cycle or put down appropriate boundaries with this person, with this situation. You know, especially when we're dealing with someone who can talk their way out of things, that's hard, right? It's hard to kind of sift through. It's hard to kind of pinpoint. What I do love about this Fox card, if you can see, his third eye is highlighted. And I'm hearing that this is more about you trusting your instincts versus trusting what you're seeing play out in real time. Because this person's situation definitely has a way of, like I said, just committing their loyalty to you and making it seem like that's what they're doing. But then weird ass shit happens where you're like, wait a second, like I thought you said this, or I thought we talked about this, or whatever, and they're like, oh no, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean for you to take it that way, or I thought they're just very good at talking their way out of things. That's my whole point. Well, they've gotten themselves in a mess again. And again, so this looks like this is not even something that, I think it involves you, but it's not something specifically with you, because you're going into self-protection mode. You're like actually watching something really messy happen for someone, and you're like, okay, like, that makes a lot of sense where that disconnect is, because whatever these patterns that this person keeps repeating, maybe you're even thinking, well, it's not affecting you, or you're watching them kind of treat other people badly, etc. And ignorantly thinking, well, they're not doing that to me, but in reality, they are in so many ways. And I honestly feel like one of the ways that they're doing this is by giving you so much of their loyalty, or being so loyal to you, because they know that they can get away with stuff, right? I mean, honestly, I feel like whatever is happening for them is necessary. It's a necessary breakdown to encourage or promote them to grow up a little bit, to grow up, to kind of move away from some of this bad behavior. Whether they learn that lesson, I don't know. It doesn't really look like it. Yeah, because there are some endings happening for them in a way where like things were going really well for them. And I feel like something is starting to bottom out. Something that they really didn't expect at all, you know? It definitely feels like a house built on sand. And for you, again, it doesn't look like you are immediately involved in this tower moment for them in this situation, but you are definitely taking a step back. You're seeing that maybe it's a good idea for you to just not engage. But this person knows how to work you. I'm sorry, Capricorn. I'm sorry. Some of the readings have definitely been heavy this week. And maybe I haven't said it in this reading, but Pluto is tensely aspected to Black Moon Lilith. And that's what this person feels like. They feel like, again, someone who knows how to use the right words to get you to respond in the way that they want you to respond. When in reality, there's a lot of ulterior motives or selfish motivations that are hard to pinpoint, that are hard to see clearly. This is someone who's also very good at like justifying bad behavior is what I'm seeing. So maybe you're like believing them over other people. And I feel like you've seen this pattern enough, though, that it looks like you are taking a step back. Yeah, here we go. There's your intuition again coming through. Basically, what I see you saying this week is like, I'm just going to wait it out. Like, I might not engage with this person as much. Maybe you take a step back. I think this is a hard thing for you to do. This might be a close, intimate relationship, friend, family, someone that you really care about. And it's kind of hard to leave them. Why I'm saying that is because it looks like it's hard to leave them alone. Either you have to see them all the time, or you work with them, or, whatever. They're in your daily life. But like I said, you're holding off. I want to hold off. And I think this is a little bit hard because you're starting to miss them. You're starting to wish that they were around, right? But I don't know. But I also see you in this process. Like, there is this process I'm hearing of self-discovery. There is this process where I feel, whether you're like sitting and meditating, thinking things through, processing through, etc., you're actually deciding to like make some adjustments and changes. And I feel like this is a lot about you safeguarding yourself. Whatever is changing for them, you decide to use it as an opportunity to change what you need to change for you. And a lot of this work is hard, Capricorn. Like, I don't think that this comes easy because there's a lot of emotions, hurt feelings, and in the energy of like, right, I don't know, we just want to be accepted. You don't want to be rejected by this person, etc. But again, this is something that you need to do. Like, you need to set up these boundaries, and you're feeling that because this isn't the first time this has happened, and Spirit is definitely knocking at your door. No, but definitely like giving you all the signs that you need. The hard part is just that it sucks, right? And this is so much of what is happening in the astrology right now, where we are seeing people, situations for exactly what they are. The way that they show up, the way that they manipulate, lie to try to get whatever they need to get. Yeah, some people, whatever, but some things are extremely, not only toxic, but like it's detrimental to our lives, to our situations. And this, again, is a pattern that you've been finding yourself in over and over and over again. That's where Spirit's saying to slow down, right? Take your time, move a little bit slower. Mars has been tensely aspected. It's definitely been this theme of just take your time, be patient through the process. That is where our abundance and our success lies right now. 100%. I love this practice card for you, because it's going to take a minute, especially when we care about people, or we're so used to them being in our life, having, such a mainstay. It's so important to just practice over and over and over again, especially if you have to continue to deal with them, your boundaries, separating yourself a little bit, creating more autonomy for yourself, allowing things to actually come to light about how they operate, how they function. And you're going to do it. And you're better apt to do it if you do slow down a little bit. Try not to take too much on. I see you doing that, but I think that's going to be a little bit hard for you, Capricorn, because you are going to definitely be feeling this 5 of Pentacles energy, like left out, essentially. Go out, have some fun, enjoy life, find other friends, connect with other people that aren't necessarily attached to this situation to give you a different vantage point. When we change our energy up, it's just like breaking the energy up. When we're doing the same thing over and over and over again, it creates like a groove of energy, so to speak, and it's easier to stay in that. But when we're trying to kind of understand what some of these patternings are, how it's affecting us, what we want to do forward, we need to break it up a little bit. Break it up, bring in some new energy, new people, enjoy yourself, take some of the stress, some of the burden off this week if you can. Definitely shave things off your to-do list is what I'm hearing. Try not to take on too much. Easier said than done for you, Capricorn, but I believe in you. All right. Thank you so much for your time, energy always. I super appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope you found messages that resonated for you here. Definitely drop comments below if you did. I love to hear, or just say, hey, share in a little love, little TLC. I so appreciate all the love, all the support that you bring to the channel. No, I'm sending it back your way.